Hello and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 18th of April 1506, Pope Julius II laid the cornerstone of the current St. Peter's Basilica, one of Catholicism's most sacred buildings. St. Peter's Basilica, whose enormous Michelangelo-designed dome makes it one of the most dominant features on the Rome skyline, is located on what Catholics believe is the burial site of St. Peter, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ. Emperor Constantine the Great had built an earlier basilica on the site of a shrine that was reputed to mark St. Peter's burial place in the 4th century. However, this building had fallen into a poor state of repair by the end of the 15th century, and so in 1505, Pope Julius II made the decision to demolish the 1,100-year-old basilica and build an entirely new one. Such an undertaking would prove to be incredibly costly, but with funds partially provided by the selling of indulgences, construction began on a design by architect Donato Bramante in 1506. A number of adaptations were made to the plans over the next few decades, although a large part of the current building was designed by Michelangelo after he took over the project in 1547. It took over a century to complete St. Peter's Basilica, which was finally consecrated by Pope Urban VIII on the 18th of November 1626. Judged by many as the greatest example of Renaissance architecture, the basilica is the largest church in the world. Even more than 500 years after its construction, the dome still remains one of the largest in the world and continues to tower over lavish decorations and unmatched pieces of religious art. Yet, despite its position as perhaps the most famous Catholic building in the world, St. Peter's Basilica is not the mother church for Catholicism. This is rather St. John Lateran, the Cathedral Church of Rome, and the official seat of the Pope. If you enjoy HistoryPod, please consider supporting it. You can find details at patreon.com/historypod. Alternatively, please leave a rating or a review on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play.